Hey guys, so since we've only got 2 hours left in our little thing here, I figured what we could do is we could go and look at my game that I was playing, rather than trying to start over from scratch. Kind of show you what the finished product looks more like. So, this is the power station that I built. There's wind power, obviously, that I need to upgrade. And solar power, obviously, that I also need to upgrade because I've got bigger stuff now. But they didn't back when I was working on this. And this is the coal fire plant. And this is of my own design. I've got I've got it pretty well exactly the way I want it. But yeah, you put dirt in one side, and then power comes out the other side. So here's how it works. We're going to enable output here. It's going to fill those up. I'm going to turn on this auto arm. And then it's going to start grabbing those. So now it's using the soil centrifuge to grab organic. Spin it up. Come on. Boom, 8 organic. So that organic is going to start being pulled over here to the smelter. The smelter is going to burn it, turning it into carbon. Then the carbon is going to get moved over to this storage, and as needed, these generators will be replenished. Now, to get dirt and large amounts of it, I basically built a mining car, or a big, subterranean drill. So this is it. Hop on in the tractor here, and you got a big old drill on the front, and you can drill straight into the earth. I can literally drill like straight down from here, which is interesting. So you just turn it on, and you start boring, right? And as you drill, you fill the canisters there. Filling the canisters allows you to bring it back as dirt. We put it into the dirt container that's over there, and we use 2 of the small containers to load the soil centrifuge. So there's a whole lot of devices here that you guys haven't seen yet. This is the chemistry lab. The chemistry lab allows us to make bigger, higher value components like rubber, plastic, aluminum alloy, that kind of stuff. And the atmospheric condenser does exactly what it says. It condenses the atmosphere from whatever planet it's on, to give you all these different gases that you need to create some other things for the chemistry lab. So here you've only got nitrogen and hydrogen. That's the only thing that you got here. And then they fill up these little pods, and you've got gas. I have a large rocket. This is the largest rocket available at the moment. And we're going to eventually go and settle another planet. Build another shelter out there and start a little settlement. On maybe DeSolo, or we might show you another planet like Glacio. This is the Exo Request platform. I don't think it works unless you're playing multiplayer. And since I'm not, it's not. I don't use it. This is the trade platform. You can use it to trade for resources. Scrap. Scrap you get by breaking down things in these shredders. And it's just scrap metal and all that stuff. So when you find all kinds of crazy stuff all around, broken machinery and stuff, you can take it back, shred it, and then sell it for resources, basically. But one of the things that I'm interested in right now is I'm building storage facilities, because for a large part of this game, because you're like trying to put everything onto these little things can be extremely tedious when you come back with like 34 of them. So I've just been piling crap up, right? So stuff I don't know what to do with. I found this, which is super weird. It's just a ball. It glow, but you can't research it. It just kind of is there, so we just have it. Some of those chess pieces, and you got a whole bunch of resources here, but either insufficient storage or just laziness. You don't, it's tedious to try to build all that stuff up. But what you can do is you can build those auto arms with these storage towers. So I'm working on this right now. And let's say you have a whole bunch of resources on the back of the tractor there, right? You can come by, you can just drive by it, and each of these will pick off whatever you bring back, because putting something here filters it so it only grabs that thing, right? So I can come back with compound and resin, just drive past these two, and it'll pick all the compound and resin off and put it on the towers. Now, what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to build one for every raw resource like that. And then all the metal resources will end up here. Actually, you know what? Let's take a quartz and I'll show you how it works. Because that is an automatic smelter. It's basically the same concept as this here. Because originally these also fed into this smelter. But it kept getting confused with the carbon, so the auto arm would grab all the carbon as well, and then it wouldn't go to the generators. So instead of that, I built another smelter, and now it's over here. And we can put raw resources here. It'll pick it, give it to the smelter will make glass from the quartz, and then that'll go over there. So eventually, what we're going to have is this this smelter feed finished resources to auto arms that store it on their own little platforms. And we'll have basically completely automated storage for everything. There are a few times that you want raw resources, like quartz. Quartz you'd need sometimes for building other things, so I don't want to use 100% of quartz, so I've got to figure out that issue as well, so it doesn't just turn all the quartz into glass automatically, because that could, screw me where I need to go and find more quartz and all that garbage. Because I just have the finished product, I don't have what we had. But this was a project that I was working on as well, where I'm starting to build roads. See, to collect dirt for the power plant, I ran down here, and we just drilled straight through. So then, after I was done with that, I came in and dropped tethers, at least this far. But the tunnel actually goes a lot farther. And what we're eventually going to want to do... Well, hey. Research item. Gotta be careful, because those plants are carnivorous. They'll come after me. Always good to get more research. But eventually what we're going to do is we're going to build a highway across the entire planet, so that we can always find our way back home. because there's a paver, and the paver will help us build roads. Well, allow us to build roads, actually. But I haven't researched that yet, so once we do that, we'll start our highways project. But yeah, this is fun to put time into when you got nothing else to do. I can't record because I'm because either I have nothing to record, or you know, like the air conditioner's going or something like that. So I have to avoid actually recording, because where my room is, you can hear the air conditioner very loudly if it's on, which I'm sure has come through some recordings at some point, but I don't remember where. This is the new kind of booster. So it works on hydrazine, which is ammonium processed with hydrogen. So that's our rocket fuel. And we're going to be taking all kinds of stuff up to another planet, because we got a shelter here. So that's the main shelter. I've got another one. And a research center, so that we can research more stuff. And actually, I think we're going to build a packager. Where is that graphite? I know I saw graphite around here somewhere. And this is another... Whoa! Where'd it go? Oh, man! That's a weird physics glitch. That sucks. I don't see graphite. I thought I did. Because I booted this up to go collect the dirt so that you wouldn't have to sit here and watch me collect all the dirt. Because that is lame. But yeah, here's something that I'm dealing with right now. Is, if you look, the blue... Oh, let's move it so you can see. The green is where it takes it from, and the blue circle over to the right there. The blue circle is where it drops it off. I can't get it to highlight this whole thing, so it's not using these slots and then getting backed up, which is kind of dumb. But, you know, we've already run through all of it, so it's not like holding anything up, really. But yeah, carbon. So we are going to probably head out to the other planet now. So if you're heading out to another planet, like we are, something that I would suggest for you guys is taking some quartz with you, or building beacons beforehand and taking quartz that way, or taking beacons that way. So then you can mark where you're going to be, so that you can go to the same place every time. Oh, I do have some... No, I don't have some reward stuff. Gotcha. This is the one where they did the update that has all the stuff. But I was already playing, so they're like, hey, do this thing that you've already done 3 times and you don't really want to do. Okay. So, here's the Solo. This is Glacio. Vesna. Vesania. Novus. And then you've got Caliber right here. I think we're going to build a base on the Solo. We're going to the moon! So then you just look for your beacon. So until I see my beacon, I'll be going full speed. And there it is. So let's slow down. We're right there. Alright. So there were 2 places to land right next to each other. So I ended up leaving a rocket here once, and that left me I forget how I ended up leaving her. Oh, I think I died. I think I died on here and it loaded me back on Sylvia, and that's how I lost it. But we have the beginnings of a base here, right? All kinds of stuff going on. Oh, is it too big? It's too big. That's too bad. But yeah, all kinds of stuff going on here. So what we're going to do... I got to unload stuff. Oh, that sucks. We'll have to figure out a way to bring it. Because we're probably going to have to pick it up and drop it and pick it up and drop it and pick it up and drop it. Because we can't actually hold the shelter because it's so big. But hey, look! It's the lunar lander! Actually, you know what? Let's dig the lunar lander out and see if we can pick it up and do anything with it. Yeah! Okay. I gotta get to air quickly. So I've done some pretty extensive exploring on DeSolo. So there's a pretty extensive area underground to go, and all kinds of stuff like that. There.
Okay, all flight controllers at 15 seconds to CSM ACK.
That's pretty cool. I'm gonna see if I can pick it up. Alrighty. This is for history. This is one small step for what might be a man. No! I need to pick you up.
AOS CSM. Raj, CSM.
I can't open it. I can't pick it up. Oh, that's too bad. I can take a photo.
Columbia, Houston, we're standing by, over.
Alright. Through here.
Not there, man. We got the hacking now.
Boom. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to grab shelter. We're not going to build it over here because that's stupid. That's super cool that they have the actual recordings.
Okay, he's coming along. We copy out.
That's an awesome Easter egg.
And Columbia, Houston, we expect
Oh, come on.
high gain sometime during the power season.
Okay, the gravity works. Come on. Alrighty. What we're gonna do is we're gonna run over here. get to the top. Mm-mm. Hmm. There. Okay. So now we got a bridge. There's a lot of this when I'm playing this one because I haven't done this before. So since I haven't done it before, there's a lot of experimentation, you know? And yes, I could have landed closer, but I think I'd land on top of the rocket, and who knows, it might botch the launch. It might botch the landing, I mean. But I'd probably land somewhere else. You could probably have multiple rockets taking off from the same place. But I think we're going to build a landing pad here. And just kind of decommission our landing place over there. Oh, come on. Okay, we have it on top. Come on. But see, I was playing around a lot. There's that crater there that I explored a little bit, just, you know, passing through basically. But yeah, that's a small shuttle. That's the one that we had before. Alrighty. So now we basically have a ready-made place for a shelter right over here. And boom. Now we have all kinds of crazy power. Okay, it still does come with oxygen. That's good. See, this thing doesn't even have storage. Yeah, that's what it was. I couldn't build another one of these because I didn't have any of this stuff up here. So there was nothing for me to do, so I just respawned at the shelter, at the starting shelter. So, yeah, I left a rocket up here. And I was too scarred. I was too scarred to try to land here again. Because it might hit this one. But yeah, now we're building our own little community up here. Oi. Well, forgot about that. Oh well. Well, then where did I go down from then? Because you saw... I thought this was the way down. See, because there's my line. Well, It's connected to the rest of the network, so we just gotta go until we find it. Oh, there it is. Boom. Nice and easy. But yeah, all kinds of good stuff here. Okay. So let's go build ourselves a research station. Then we can start researching up here too. Which means we don't have to ferry stuff back like we used to have to. Because I'd be coming to Desolo or other planets just to grab research. So I grab research items and stick them in the storage on the medium shuttle. So I could only carry 2 if I left my oxygenator, and then come back. Where's my printer? I thought I had a printer. Oh, there it is. I was just thinking that that was a thing for some reason. Yeah, the paver. Oh, I did research it. I just have to silicone and aluminum alloy. That's why I was making silicone. I need a big printer before I can do this. What does a medium printer need? Medium printer. Medium printer is too compound. Need compound. There's some up on the top. But yeah, all kinds of experimenting and figuring out how to do all this stuff. Sweet. And it takes a double slot, so we'll need a small platform as well. Should have brought that platform with us. I didn't think we'd have any issues. Alrighty. And then power. Thank you.